Hey guys, just trying to do a quick comparison video between the GoRuck GR1 21 liter and the recycled Firefighter Battalion 24hr. The reason I'm doing this comparison video is they are often the top two bags compared to each other in the EDC backpack community. I think really just because they're made out of the same material, being 1000D nylon. But honestly, in my experience, my 7 months with the recycled Firefighter and the 1 month with my GoRuck GR1, I already feel like they are much different bags meant for much different things. So I'm going to quickly go over some of the features, the differences between the two bags. So number one, the front compartment on the recycled Firefighter, much better. Overall, I would say, than the GoRuck GR1. Now, I gotta say this though too, everybody complains about the front pocket. It's really not that bad. Any reviews you see where they're like, oh, this is an abyss and I can never find anything. It's like, well, honestly, you're probably putting the wrong items in this bag, in this front pocket. Because I keep big items like, my tack hat from GoRuck. I have a handkerchief in there, my mask, my gloves, like big items that you just kind of reach in and be like, oh, I know what that is. If you're putting your keys in here, your wallet, or like kind of smaller items, like I don't really know what to tell you. Like, that's honestly probably not the best way to utilize this pocket, but little side tangent. But this one's clearly better for many reasons. One is the high-vis lining. It really is that good. You guys have probably heard that in many of reviews of people saying the high-vis lining, I can see things. Yeah, it really is good. It's great for that. Secondly, it does give you that kind of sling functionality. I gotta say though, real quick, I don't think that works as well on a bigger bag like this one. Like, I think that feature works a lot better on the 12-hour, not the 24-hour, just because of the size. It's a lot harder to kind of get it around you, especially if you got it packed out with things. You pretty much have to set it down. If you have it packed out all the way, you're gonna be setting this bag down anyways, because it's really difficult to sling it to your side and then reach all the way back and zip this zipper all the way down. So yeah, just a little caveat, but overall I'll say this one has more functionality than the GoRuck one. The second thing I'll quickly go over is build quality, not the zippers. I'm staring right here at this. Literally couldn't be a worse time for this to pop out. But yeah, the build quality. Now, they say that these are both the same material. I guess they are. I mean, this one is a 1000D, technically corduroy nylon, this one is. But I'll tell you, unless you feel these bags, they're made of different corduroy nylon. This just feels a lot thinner, a lot lighter. This one, even though this is the Vietnam-made GR1, already still feels thicker. It's just thicker. It's just a better version of corduroy nylon. Don't know why. Maybe there's different sellers. Maybe there's... I mean, honestly, I have no idea why. But Jake, he chose to use one type and GoRuck decided to use another. And GoRuck's is better overall. So yeah, that's one other big difference. Other difference I think worth mentioning is the handles. Now, although the GoRuck's is a lot more, I think, robust and obviously conditioned to handle more weight than the recycled Firefighter, I don't think it's as easy to use. The recycled Firefighters just is always protruding out that way, so it makes it so easy to just grab it. It's just way easier. It's just out here protruding, really easy to get to. Whereas the GoRuck's is kind of like, it kind of tends to seep down and go flush with the rest of the bag, which might be cool. Maybe that's a feature people want. They don't want a handle that's out there. They want one that's like, okay, there when you need it, but not when you don't. So, maybe that's something people like, but as a result, it is not as easy maybe to grab. Very small gripe, I know. But still one worth mentioning, I think. The next difference I'll go over is the shoulder straps. Now, much like my gripe with the quality of the corduroy, the quality of the shoulder straps are a little different. Now, I preface this by saying the recycled Firefighters is already better than pretty much any outdoor bag that you can buy at REI or any other North Face, whatever brand shop. This is really good foam. Don't know the type exactly off the top of my head, but I know enough to know that it's able to carry at least 15 to 20 pounds with almost no fatigue or loss of circulation. They're wide, they're very thick, they hold weight very well, but even so, they're still not as good as the GR1s. These are literally on another level. I mean, if you can kind of tell already, it's like contouring already to like the shape of, you know, my arms and armpits rather. And that's just with a month of use. It's like a boot, you know, like some Red Wings where they you know, maybe right away they don't fit and they're stiff, but God, when you give it a few weeks, put in a few miles, put some weight in them, that's also very important. You can't just EDC it with like fruit bars in your wallet. You got to put some weight in it, but when it does, it's just amazing. It is that much better than these. I've had these for about 7 months, never got any contouring, never. They're kind of the same shape they've always been, which could be a good or bad thing, I don't know. Depends what you want. Maybe you don't want something that's always going to be contorted to you. Maybe you just want to be able to pick it up, or maybe easily give it to someone else who maybe doesn't have the same body shape as you, and they'll be able to use it. Don't know, but yeah, that's definitely something worth noting. Other than the construction, these straps are obviously on the GoRuck, you know, rated to carry what, 400 pounds or something like that. Some ridiculous thing. I don't know who the heck is carrying 400 pounds on their back, but yeah, it's there. I have also, just quick tangent, rucked with both of these. I've put in at least 20 pounds on these. Don't know how many miles, but yeah, this I've at least put 36 pounds in total, including, you know, my weight and just any other doodads I had, and it handled it like a champ. I mean, literally, if carrying weight is your objective, the GoRuck is just a lot better for that on your body. So there's that. Other quick thing is the laptop compartment. Now, while you do get high-vis lining on a laptop compartment, it's kind of redundant. Don't really see the reason why, but sure, it's there. I don't think it's as useful or robust as GoRuck's laptop compartment. I mean, mainly because you get quick features. Not a lot of reviewers mention this, but there are these kind of straps on the bottom. They are meant to withstand, because not only where you have a laptop in here, but this is also where you would put a ruck plate. They're meant to hold that weight over time, so that over time this compartment doesn't sag. Because like bags will have this feature that over time they'll just sag. This is specifically there to prevent that. So that's worth noting. That's really cool. Other thing is it's bomb-proof, apparently. So if you have some sensitive items, you know, maybe, you know, hopefully you're not in any explosions, but like let's say you're a biker and you fall off and you know that kind of momentum hits your bag and you got your laptop or something, you'll kind of more or less know that it's safe. Basically, you're just getting a better, more durable laptop compartment. I hope no one else has to ever, you know, test that in real life, but yeah, it's way more robust. I would stick my laptop in here naked without a carrying case. That's how confident I am in this. This one, not so much. It's a lot more flimsy. You don't have a frame sheet in it. The padding is not as thick than the GR1. That being said, I do have to also add, like I did before with the straps, still a better laptop compartment than like 99% of anything you'll find in store. So yeah, that's a feature I wanted to mention. Now, I guess I kind of want to go over the inside, but honestly, they're the same. Like, the layout is the same for both the GoRuck and the recycled Firefighter. Like, they're just the same bag in terms of layout. Like, one, you know, has maybe no mesh, whereas this one does have mesh. One, for instance, the GoRuck has another plate carrier pocket. I mean, you can put some papers in here. You know, your papers, man, but you know, you can also put another ruck plate. It does also have interior molly. I haven't had too much use for it. I mean, it is cool. Like, I have like pepper spray and the lighter and glue and, you know, spork, fork, tactical fork, spoon, stabbing thing. And then I got my keys so I can just hang here. That's kind of cool. But yeah, that's really the only main difference between the interior. The only other real difference here is the high-vis lining. I mean, damn, this thing is capturing light like crazy, so it's very easy to find stuff like here. And then I like the high-vis lining behind here because if you have any like knickknacks in here, it makes it a lot easier to identify, because not only do you get the high-vis, but you also get the see-through mesh, so you can see it a lot easier. So that's kind of cool. Also, for some reason, number 10 YKK Zeps. Sure, why not? But yeah, honestly, those are the main differences. They're both fantastic bags. Actually, I lied. One last major difference, sorry. The price. Recycled Firefighter is $169. The Vietnam-made GR1, $265. It's about a $100 difference. Now, you can get the GR1 for 15% off if you're a teacher, Leo, first responder, or student. I might have forgotten. I feel like there's a fifth thing. Active military, I don't know, I'm not sure. Yeah, I'm pretty sure active military if I didn't already say that. But yeah, you get 15% discount on that still. It's about, you know, $70 to $100 difference. So you pretty much just got to ask yourself if that extra money is going to be worth it. Now, this also does come with a lifetime guarantee where you can beat the hell out of it and take it to its GoRuck events, and if you somehow manage to destroy it, they will repair it or basically give you a free one. You do kind of get that, although that is subjective to the company, and that's something that can change and probably will, whereas the Recycled Firefighter doesn't really have any of that. You can purchase an extended warranty for about, I think, $9, as I did with this one, but yeah, that's, you know, a big but. So that's something to consider. I would say if you do not intend to ruck at all, just get the Recycled Firefighter. It does save you money. But if you do plan on rucking or maybe hiking or doing some activity that maybe, I don't know, might have you basically having weight in your back, I would rather go with the GR1. Now, not that the Recycled Firefighter doesn't handle weight well, but if you're gonna be working out or doing something intensive with your backpack, go with the GR1. It is just better built, even the Vietnam version. But yeah, that has been my comparison video. If you guys have anything to add or questions, things I missed, things I messed up, you know, go yell at me. So yeah, hope you guys got some information out of this. Take it easy.